everything new. We live new. A brighter path is calling me and you. Week by week, we grow inside with wisdom as our daily guide. A renewed mind, a journey we will see to become the best of who we're meant to be.
Hi, welcome to the Renewed Mind Podcast, a space where clarity meets purpose and every thought becomes a step towards a better life. I'm your host, and my name is Tukumbakom, and I'm glad you're here. Each episode is designed to help you pause, reflect, and realign your thinking with the values that truly matter. Through simple, meaningful insights, we explore how a renewed mindset can shape the way you live, respond, and grow. So take a moment to settle in. Let's dive into today's conversation. Now, hear this. Tell me, when was the last time someone truly listened to you? Yes, not heard you, not waited for their turn to talk, but actually listened to you. Yes, the kind of listening that they had to put their phone down, they looked you in the eye, they didn't interrupt, they didn't plan their response while you were speaking. They just listened. How did that feel? Genuinely within you, how did that feel? Now let's flip it around. When was the last time you did that for someone else? Yes, when was the last time you listened to someone? Now, here's what I've noticed. We are living in an age where everyone is talking and nobody is listening. Yes, no one. We are all waiting for our turn. We are all thinking about what we are going to say next. Yeah, we are all judging what we are hearing instead of trying to understand what the particular issue is. No, we are just waiting for our turn to speak. But you know something about the real listening? It's active. But real listening is active. Intentional listening is becoming a rare and sacred skill. And here's the thing. Listening is not a passive act. It's a moral skill. It's an act of love. When you truly listen to someone, you're saying your thoughts matter, your feeling counts, then you matter. So today on Renewed Mind, we'll be speaking on the word listening. And you know what? It might be the most transformative gift you can give anyone. And the most transformative gift you can give yourself. Now, the word listening comes from the Old English, ilsnan, meaning to hear, to pay attention. But there's a crucial distinction to this. Now, listen to this. Hearing is passive. Sound enters your ears, whether you want it or not. Whether you want to listen or not, it surely enters into your ears. But listening is active. It requires your full attention, your intention, and your heart. See, listening means understanding not just the words being said, but the meaning behind them. Did you get that? The emotions, the fears, the hopes that live underneath the surface. It means you are active to that. You're listening to that thing. You are paying a rapt attention to that. Here's what listening actually does. And you need to learn this. It builds trust. Yes, it deepens connections. It makes people feel valued. It opens doors to real communication. Do you want to hear this? It heals. When you give a listening ear, it heals. Because when someone feels truly listened to, something unlocks inside them. They share more. They open up. They become vulnerable. And vulnerability is where real human connection lives. Yes, that is the exact point where the real human connection lives. And here is what most people miss. Listening is not about agreeing. Take note of that. You can listen fully to someone and still disagree with them completely. But the act of listening says, I respect you enough to try to understand your perspective. Yes, that's the truth. It's not that you have to agree to everything. No. See, the wisest people in the room are often the quietest. They listen more than they speak. And because they listen, they understand more. Did you get that? Because they listen, they understand more. Now, let me give you this practical illustration of the surgeon who stopped talking. Now, listen. There was a surgeon named Dr. Patel. Very brilliant, accomplished, respected. But his marriage was falling apart. His wife, Maya, felt unseen. Every time she tried to talk about her day, her struggles, her feelings, it would interrupt with solutions. Here's what you should do. That's not a big deal. Let me fix that. That is always the response of the man. He was listening to fix, not listening to understand. One night, Maya said, I don't need you to solve my problems. I need you to listen to me. Did you hear that? I need you to listen to me. Something shifted in Dr. Patel. He decided to try something radical. The next evening, when Maya started talking, he did something he has never done before. Yes, he just listened. No interrupting, no phone, no solutions, just presence. He just listened. Maya talked for 30 minutes straight. She cried. She shared fears she's been carrying alone. And Dr. Patel just listened. When she finished, he said, thank you for trusting me with this. I hear you. Maya broke down. In 10 years of marriage, this is the first time I felt truly heard. That single conversation didn't fix everything, but it opened a door. Because Dr. Patel finally understood his wife didn't need a surgeon. Yes, he understood that his wife didn't need a surgeon. She needed a witness. She needed someone to listen. Over the next year, as they practiced active listening, their marriage transformed. Not because the problem disappeared, but because Maya finally felt seen. That's the power of listening. It doesn't solve everything, but it changes everything. Yes. It does not solve everything, but it changes everything. Some commonly confused words that people use in replacing listening. Now let's clarify what listening truly is, because many people confuse it with things that sound similar. Now, listening and hearing. Hearing is automatic. Sound hits your ears. But listening is intentional. You choose to focus and understand. You can hear someone while thinking about dinner, but you can't listen while distracted. Did you get that? You can't listen while distracted. Now, listening and waiting to speak. Waiting to speak is still about you. You're thinking about what you will say next. Listening is about them. You are focused entirely on understanding their perspective. Did you get that? Yes. What about listening and fixing? What about that? Fixing is about solving the problem. Listening is about honoring the person. Sometimes people don't need solutions. That's the truth. They need to be heard. They need to be heard. Yes. So you need to try more to be a listener than just bringing the solution. And there are steps to practicing active listening. Number one is prepare yourself. Before a conversation, decide to listen. Put your phone away. Clear your mind. Yes, always prepare yourself. The next step is make eye contact. Look at them, not at your watch or around the room. At them. Look at them. Yes, the connection would begin when you do that. The step three is listen without planning. Don't think about your response while they are talking. Just receive what they are saying. Yes, the next one is use body language. Nod, lean in, show through your posture that you are engaged. Yes, all of that they are good act that shows that you are listening. The step 5 is pause before responding. Make sure they have completely finished before you speak. And the last one is ask clarifying questions. Did you get that? Why do you think that happened? Show genuine curiosity. And this would shock you. Reflect back. So what I'm hearing is confirm you understood correctly. Yes, confirm that you understood correctly. See, to truly hear someone is to grant them the rarest gift, the proof that they exist. The proof that they exist. Most people do not listen with the intent to understand. They listen with the intent to reply. And that's not the best way of listening. It's not. It's not. Listening is a magnetic and strengthening, a creative force. The friend who listens to us are the one we move toward. Yes, they are the ones we move towards. To listen fully means to abandon your agenda. Think about that. It means you abandon your agenda, but you listen fully. The most basic and powerful way to connect to another person is to listen. Just listen. Perhaps the most important thing we ever give each other is our attention. Yes, even husband to wife, father to son, parent to child, child to parent. What you might need to do most times is just to listen. Listening is not weakness. Listening is wisdom. Listening is love. Yes. In a world where everyone is speaking, where everyone is screaming to be heard, the rarest and most valuable gift you can offer anyone is your undivided attention. So this week, I want you to do that. I want you to listen to your colleague, to your parents. I want you to listen, because when you listen, truly listen, you are saying something profound without saying a word. You are saying you matter, your thoughts matter, your feeling matter. I care enough to be fully present with you. That is what you're saying. And this week, as you do that, you'll see that the transformation you are looking for will begin to happen. Thank you for spending the time with me on the Renewed Mind podcast. I hope today's episode gave you something meaningful to carry into your week. Remember, renewal starts in the mind, with the thoughts you choose and the perspective you embrace. If you found value in today's episode, be sure to follow the podcast and share it with someone who needs it too. And as we close, I want you to say this with me, that my mind is renewed, that my steps are aligned, that my life is changing, and I become better. Until I come your way next time, remember it's about thinking you and living you. Thank you and have a good week.
Start your Monday with a rising flame, a clearer vision, a higher aim. On every platform, hear the call to stand up stronger after every fall. Renewed mind, we think new, we live new, together finding all that's true. A year of growth, a steady climb, a better